It appears that this event is eventually going to occur after a wait of more than 3 years. Never before had the Shiba Inu community been so enthusiastic. Tonight is the day that is going to alter everything. For days, I shall remain awake. At present, the cost of sleep is very high. Nevertheless, what am I even discussing precisely? Okay, allow me to elaborate. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the curve in the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more SHIB news, be sure to click the like button. A year of tremendous success for Shiba Inu has been 2024. According to CryptoRank, the price of Shiba Inu has increased by an impressive 141% year to date. 3 out of the 5 months thus far have witnessed positive growth in Shiba Inu. The best result was achieved in March, when the price increased by 145% in a single month. And that is truly wonderful news. Nevertheless, Shiba Inu is currently confronted with a significant obstacle in its attempt to buck the adverse trend this June. You see, Shiba Inu has never concluded June on a high note since it was introduced in August 2020. A 4.75% decline in price was observed in June 2021, which was followed by a 12% decline in June 2022 and an 11.5% decrease in June 2023, according to CryptoRank. Shiba Inu has an additional opportunity to rectify the situation and conclude June on a positive note this year. As of now, it appears that Shiba Inu is capable of accomplishing this. Australia will be joining the Bitcoin ETF frenzy tomorrow, which is expected to be a critical day for the entire crypto space. Australia's inaugural Bitcoin ETF is scheduled to commence trading on Tuesday, and the crypto market is currently experiencing unprecedented levels of enthusiasm. The reason for this enthusiasm is the substantial influence that comparable events have had in the past. There were hundreds of millions of dollars in daily inflows when the first Bitcoin ETF was introduced in the United States. Shiba Inu's remarkable year-to-date growth of over 100% was facilitated by this surge, which also helped Bitcoin reach a new all-time high. The Shiba Inu is known to be extremely susceptible to fluctuations in Bitcoin's value. As a result, the Shiba Inu community is extremely vigilant and optimistic, as tomorrow may be a critical day for them. Interestingly, Monochrome Asset Management is the first to receive approval under a new crypto asset licensing category, established under Australian financial services licensing rules in 2021, despite the fact that Australia already has numerous exchange-traded products that provide Bitcoin exposure. The direct holding of Bitcoin by their ETF is permitted by this approval. According to Monochrome, their crypto custody solution complies with Australian institutional custody regulatory standards and is stored offline on a device that is not connected to the internet. Up until this point, Australian investors were restricted to investing in ETFs that indirectly held Bitcoin or through offshore Bitcoin products. Also, this is intriguing. Investors may redeem this ETF in kind as opposed to its counterparts in the United States, which are cash settled. Investors can exchange their shares for actual bitcoins rather than currency when they sell them. The consistent development of indirect Bitcoin ETF products in recent months has led Monochrome CEO Jeff Yu to anticipate significant interest in his firm's ETF. According to him, providing direct Bitcoin exposure with in-kind redemptions will attract additional investors who are seeking a secure and regulated method of investing in Bitcoin. You mentioned that Australia is a country with a high concentration of crypto assets and anticipates that local spot Bitcoin ETFs will generate net inflows of $3 to $4 billion within the first 3 years. This sum is substantial, and it will be intriguing to observe the manner in which it develops and the effects it will have on the cryptocurrency market as a whole. However, this is still only the beginning. Let us not overlook the fact that an Ethereum ETF was recently approved in the United States, and trading is anticipated to commence this month. In this instance, there is some on-chain data that suggests some unusual news. With only 10% of Ether available on centralized exchanges, The Ether supply is at its lowest point in years. Exchanges have removed more than $3 billion in Ether, suggesting a supply crunch since the US ETF approval. The result is a decrease in the number of currencies available for purchase as investors transfer their Ether to self-custody. Movement of coins to self-custody typically indicates that the individual intends to retain them rather than sell them. Many anticipated a significant sell-off in view of the Ethereum ETH's approval. In contrast, it appears that individuals are now opting to retain their Ether, which is a positive development. This holding behavior indicates that investors are confident in the long-term value of Ether and are not seeking to liquidate the asset rapidly. This could potentially stabilize and increase the price thereof. Data from CryptoQuant indicates that between May 23 and June 2, more than 797,000 Ether, which is equivalent to $3 billion, was withdrawn from exchanges. This substantial decline in exchange reserves, as previously mentioned, implies that investors are transferring their coins to self-custody for purposes other than imminent sales. Eric Balchunas, Bloomberg's ETF analyst, anticipates that Ether-based ETFs will enter the market by the conclusion of June. There are numerous experts who believe that Ether has the potential to surpass its previous all-time peak, which was established in November 2021. Without a doubt, this development will have a significant impact on the crypto market as a whole, thereby benefiting other crypto assets. As evidenced by the success of Bitcoin ETFs, the introduction of Ethereum ETFs has the potential to stimulate institutional investment and interest in the broader cryptocurrency domain. Moreover, some individuals anticipate that Ethereum ETFs will exhibit comparable behavior to Shiba Inu's sensitivity to Bitcoin ETF movements. If Ethereum ETFs garner substantial investment and elevate the price of Ether, it could have a beneficial impact on the prices of other cryptocurrencies, such as Shiba Inu. And this perspective is supported by a compelling rationale. Ether's reduced structural sell pressure means that it could potentially benefit even more from this surge in demand than Bitcoin, according to DeFi reporter and crypto analyst Michael Nadeau. Unlike Bitcoin miners, who frequently sell their Bitcoin to cover mining expenses, Ethereum validators do not experience the same level of operating costs. This perspective is both intelligent and captivating, as it illuminates a fundamental distinction between Bitcoin and Ethereum. In certain circumstances, such as periods of increased demand, it is entirely logical that Ether may experience less downward pressure on its price than Bitcoin. In the context of the forthcoming Ethereum ETF launch, this insight underscores the distinctive dynamics of the Ethereum ecosystem and contributes an additional dimension to the discourse regarding its potential expansion. Also, these are the precise reasons why the Shiba Inu may deviate from its 3-year trend of June being a bearish month. A new crypto report has revealed that the number of individuals who own digital assets has surmounted 6.8%, in addition to these developments. Cryptocurrencies are perceived as valuable investment opportunities by many, and this surge in adoption occurs prior to the highly anticipated crypto bull run. Approximately 562 million individuals, which is equivalent to 6.8% of the global population, currently possess some form of digital asset in 2024, according to Triple-I's report. From 2023, this rise represents a 34% increase. A significant catalyst for crypto adoption worldwide has been the potential upcoming crypto bull run, which has sparked fear of missing out among inquisitive investors who view it as a chance to potentially earn significant returns from a legitimate investment avenue. The introduction of spot Bitcoin ETFs and the recent approval of spot Ethereum ETFs have prompted analysts to predict that the 2024 crypto bull run may be the largest ever recorded. It is important to stress that this is not financial advice, and it is recommended that you conduct your own research. However, the positive market sentiment and increased adoption of Shiba Inu could potentially generate the momentum necessary for the breed to break its adverse trend from June and achieve substantial gains. However, how do you feel about that? Plagiarism is prohibited. I would be enthusiastic about reading your perspective. The date is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it and subscribe to the channel.